We are back with another Pack Talk podcast episode, and this time we coming to you live from the 305 because today's talking point is everything related to Miami, what it's like moving to Miami, us not being from Miami. So we actually also just met someone in our building who's new to Miami, and he was asking us all these questions. So it was a perfect time to make this video because we know you are interested as well. If you're watching this video.
Welcome to the 305.
Welcome to the 305, baby. And just for y'all, we had to make it the scenic background. I don't know how much y'all can really see.
Peep the scenery.
But we on the balcony.
I'm sure everybody can see us for real.
You feel me? No, people can definitely see us.
Absolutely.
But we're going to start off with the video, if you're tuning in, with the best areas to currently live in Miami as we enter 2026. We don't know when you're going to see this video. You might see it in the future. You might see it as soon as we post it. But as we are currently entering 2026, we're actually recording this on Christmas. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. But what are the best areas to currently live in Miami and why? Trey, would you like to give your first answer?
I'll start off with the places that I've lived in the past when I first moved here. So I've lived in Hollywood. I didn't even know there was a second Hollywood until I moved to Florida. Then I've also lived in North Miami before. And then I also lived in Coral Gables area. And then now we're in, I guess it's Edgewater.
Guess.
Edgewater.
We're in Edgewater. Come on.
Okay,
speak with some authority into the mic, please.
Close to Midtown. Anyways, this is probably the best spot to be. Like, I feel like this is the best spot because you're just close to everything.
Okay, as someone who's lived in multiple areas, right? You got to give people a little in-depth.
I'm gonna jump into it in a second.
We're talking to the camera like y'all one of our homies because you are one of our homies.
I'm gonna jump into it in just a second, but I want you to go first.
No, so what I was gonna say, as someone who's lived all over the place, damn near in South Florida, like you, tell the people the main difference between an area like Fort Lauderdale or Miami. Because like for me, before I moved here, I was like, I might go to Fort Lauderdale. I heard Fort Lauderdale's nice, but it's also out the way. Like, what's the main difference between Fort Lauderdale and Miami? I feel like that's a general question. And you lived in that area, so give the people the answer.
All right, so the main difference between living like closer up north to like down south, you know, closer to everything, if I can talk, closer to everything is up north you get like a different crowd. So if you're talking about Fort Lauderdale, that's like more of a college town kind of vibe, kind of feel. If you like that, sure, you can go to Fort Lauderdale. If you are in Hollywood, that's like people who are real like Florida natives, but it's very slow compared to Miami. Miami is like anybody and everybody. It's a big melting pot. So I would say like being in Miami, you're gonna get the most like different cultures, different ethnicities, different food, different types of activities, etc. So,
yeah, let's call it for what it is. I mean,
let's
make it known. Fort Lauderdale is very white oriented. It's in Broward, but if you're in Fort Lauderdale, it's very white oriented. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it honest. That's cool. We're half white before anyone wants to come at us. You feel me? Well, you're Spanish or white. I'm half white and half black. So I'm someone who can kind of mix in multiple cultures. I love the Latin culture. You feel me? I personally love Miami, but the clear cultural difference versus like Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood is that it's more white. Fact. When you come down to Miami,
not Hollywood, but Fort Lauderdale.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. The more north you go, the whiter it's gonna get. West Palm Beach, you feel me? Fact. Boca, you feel me? Miami, we in the Latin culture, baby. 100%. And it's lit. You feel me? Obviously, there's a big difference between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, but Miami definitely gets active. To answer the question, I would say 100% where we currently live right now. If you want to move to Miami, anywhere in the Midtown area, Midtown, Edgewater, or even Wynwood. Wynwood has some new buildings going up. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. Or you can do like Omni. Once you hit downtown, you're a little too far south. It's just a bunch of construction and everything like that. So a little chaotic. Downtown is quite literally kind of behind us. Over yonder. Over that way.
And I would never live in downtown. That's another good talking point. Because one, traffic. Number two, it floods every time it rains. Number three,
Fact.
You don't really need a car if you live downtown unless you like travel or commute to work. And number four, it's more expensive for no reason.
Facts. Absolutely. And then also, a lot of people ask about South Beach. I like South Beach to go and visit, not to live.
Never.
I don't even like the beach, but I like what's on the beach. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff on South Beach, you know, even mid-beach, but I'm not a beach person, and I personally would never live on South Beach. If you are on South Beach, crossing that bridge to come to the city every single day, depending on your day-to-day, is absolutely treacherous. Would not recommend. That traffic is stupid.
And it floods. Bad.
And it floods.
The other thing, too, is like, if we're just talking about places to live, if you're new and you're looking for places to live, and most people will say either like Kendall or Homestead, those are real locals.
Oh, yeah. think about it like this: the further west you go, the more local you're gonna get. I think the most known area is gonna be like Hialeah to then Doral. They're right next to each other. Once you hit Hialeah and Doral, you're with the locals.
Spanish.
You feel me? Oh yeah, super Latin. Hey, I get down with the Latin culture. I'm about it. However, you're far away from
you need
everything.
to speak a little bit of Spanish.
You definitely don't
A
need
lot
to.
of it.
You definitely don't need to speak Spanish, but it will definitely help you. I don't speak Spanish. I get around just fine. But it would be a great asset if you do know how to speak Spanish.
Talking about living.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
talking
can
about
live
visiting.
there.
Living.
Yeah, I'm talking about living. People
Each his
speak
own.
English, but
Yeah,
yes,
people
it
do
is
speak
very
English.
Spanish oriented, 100%. If you know Spanish or you want to learn Spanish, 100%. I don't speak Spanish. I get around just fine. With that being said, also people are going to ask about Brickell. Tell them about Brickell. Avoid it.
You got it.
Avoid it at all costs. Honestly, I would rather... Shit, people move to Brickell, they staying out of Edgewater, so cool with me.
Brickell's nice to visit. Brickell, I would never live in Brickell.
Facts. Brickell is a great place to go on vacation if you're definitely visiting Miami. That's where you got all the high-rise buildings and the skyline and everything like that, and it's dope. But to live in Brickell, it's quite literally like the Manhattan of Miami. I'm sure you've heard that before. Is 100% true. And there is a lot there, but personally for me, living there is a little too chaotic versus Midtown where it's much more calm, still easily walkable, and traffic way better here in this area to get in and out of.
Most people who are in Brickell are definitely visiting. I feel like a lot of people are in and out. So like
A lot of
it's,
people live
it's
there.
never long term.
A lot of people live there.
No, I'm saying like it's never long term though. Like most of the time you're gonna get people
No, go ahead. I'm just
who
saying.
are who live in other places for like more than a year.
Yeah.
Like Brickell is, I feel like it's a couple months and then people typically move out or move from Florida.
Okay. Honorable mention, Aventura. Love Aventura. It's a great place.
They get wild.
If you can... Aventura get wild?
They do.
Where in Aventura gets wild? Put the people on.
Where? No, I'm just saying, like I've lived in Aventura now.
Aventura.
Hold on, let me run it back. Aventura. I've lived in Aventura twice now. So one time before I met us, like our gang and all of our friends, and then one time with you guys. But it's very active over there. I will say that North Miami
Active in the sense of it
Just
gets
like
lit or
life-
there's things to do.
lifestyle is very just like very busy, very fast paced, and there's a lot going on.
I
That's
mean, there's
what I
a
mean.
lit mall and a bunch of plazas.
Yeah, no, it's cool though. I like it. I got a lot of memories.
Yeah. Aventura is cool. Honorable mention. Leading into the next topic is if you do move here, how is the career in networking for young adults? People ask me all the time, what's a career like? What's a career path that a lot of people take? How is networking? Are people stingy? Are people rude? Are people nice? For me personally, I think that if you move here, it would be best if you have a job lined up because it's all about who you know in Miami. I feel like after 4 years of being here, it's all about who you know. All of the opportunities that I have gotten from myself personally come down through word of mouth and like name in the game. I don't know anyone who has applied to something online that was substantial and like truthfully got that job. No matter what degree you have, doesn't matter. Think about it. You're always going to go, if you're looking for someone, if someone is hiring someone, they're going to go to people that they know. They're going to go to referrals. They're not going to trust Google to find a random person and waste their time with the interviewing process and everything. It's all about referrals. So just be mindful of that. With that being said, I moved here and I didn't have anything lined up. So don't let that, deter you from not doing it. Deter you from doing it. But just be mindful of the fact that it's all about who you know.
Yeah, I would just say closed mouths don't get fed in Miami. So like if you're shy, if you're not trying to go get a job or make connections, etc., they're just gonna slip away. Like most people who live here are doing something, whether it be social media, whether it be like sales, whether
Facts.
it be business, whatever it is. But those are very extroverted people who are successful. So people who will like make connections anywhere they go, not just in like one place when it's the time's right, But just like Jared, I moved here, didn't have anything lined up, just kind of went on a hope and a dream during COVID. Made it work. Like I'm not saying I have the best opportunities ever, but what I am saying is like you can always make those connections. And like he said, like most of the time we get jobs or we get referred by people, and that gets us more business in whatever we're doing, modeling. If it's like freelancing, if it's just like a catering, whatever it is. But word of mouth is a big part.
Hospitality,
anything.
luxury hospitality, that's huge here in Miami. So I will leave you guys with that. If you're going to looking to enter a field, the top fields that I personally see here in Miami of are, of course, remote sales to some way degree. Sales of any form, right? Miami is filled with a lot of salespeople. Remote, in person, doesn't matter. Hospitality, FIU hospitality program is massive. But with that being said, it's all about programs. Be mindful of the fact that if you are applying to someone, like to a place, like a hotel or a restaurant, if you are in the hospitality space, you're competing against people who go to like FIU hospitality, and they're obviously going to get them first because they have that program to back them. That's something that I just kind of learned along the way. Not that I was necessarily competing against them. It's just something that I found out doing luxury hospitality events here in Miami. So just be mindful of that. And then I'd say the biggest thing for a lot of people is going to be freelance marketing. Marketing is huge. Whether you're a model, whether you're a videographer, photographer, a marketing agency, if you can promote a product for a company, then you can make it happen here in Miami, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, just like Jared's saying, is that whatever you do in general, it's all word of mouth. That's what it is. Like for you to get to that next tier of business, etc., you gotta just make connections. Like anywhere you go, you have to be ready because that could be the only time you meet that person in that scenario. Like Michael Bay, you just met him.
Yeah, I did just meet Michael Bay, who's the director of Transformers. And again, I got that opportunity to be where I was at solely because of word of mouth. So, name of the game, you feel me? Again, I've been here for 4 years, so I can say that now. But definitely when I moved here, that shit was hard. That shit was definitely hard to get started. But with that being said, you stay with it. You feel me? So then that kind of leads into the next talking point for us personally, because we're going to make this personal, is that if you are watching this video and you're interested in freelance modeling or marketing services, we moved here for modeling, right? At least that was my sole purpose. Trey, to my understanding, that's modeling was his purpose as well. So we came here for modeling, right? So we can speak from that perspective. How is the modeling game here in Miami? I have a separate video about the top agencies here in Miami. If you're interested, go check that out. So we're not going to talk about that specifically, but what is the modeling game like here in Miami? Trey, for you?
Modeling here in Miami is not high fashion. I will say that.
Facts.
It is definitely not high fashion. It's more like sports and fitness, I feel like. But more
sports, fitness, and lifestyle.
And lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle market for sure.
Absolutely. And so like your Miami Swim Weeks, like your events like that, if anything is a runway specifically, it's not the same modeling as you would find up north. It's not like a lot of e-commerce either. So that's just my take on it. I mean,
yeah, I would definitely say, I mean, Trey is still signed with an agency. He does it, I'd say, less than he used to before, but he's still in the game. He's still signed with his agency. He knows everything that goes on. But for me personally, freelance through my agencies, which is Source Models, I get so much lifestyle photo shoots and modeling. Like I just did a shoot for the Ritz-Carlton in the Key Biscayne. I've done SLS in the Bahamas. I've gotten flown, I guess technically out the country. Almost went to this job in the Dominican Republic, but I was on hold for another job. So it's just like a lot of things that can come your way here in Miami that's very lifestyle based. A lot of beach oriented. So with that being said, I would hope that you're in shape. Miami is definitely the market where you have to be in shape, which I personally like compared to other markets like New York, where you can kind of be skinny and look a little unwell. Let's keep it a buck.
Let's break it down to in shape. So you don't have to be super fit.
You don't have to be super
look
fit.
Toned.
Yeah, you have to be a fit individual. You don't have to be ripped 100%, but you have to be fit, right? You have to look lively. You have to look healthy 100%. A lot of freelancing work is going to come your way. Treat your Instagram like your digital resume. I've said that before. I have a whole playlist that talks about modeling tips and tricks that I would recommend. But that's what the modeling game is really here, like in Miami, if you're interested. I do a lot of stuff with restaurants in Wynwood, Brickell.
Big on the restaurants.
Big on the restaurants. Some restaurants pay quick money, you know what I mean? But obviously when you land those jobs and those campaigns with your agency, it's lit.
Yeah, and I would just say any advice for modeling is, like when you first start out, you probably are going to take more jobs than, you would later on in your career. But I wouldn't take every single job that comes your way. I would take the ones that are going to progress your portfolio and like help you build something.
Well, to lead on to that or off of that, I would say what Trey is saying is that when you're starting, do as much as you can to kind of build your resume and get it under your belt. But then as you progress, be more selective with the jobs that you take, because you got to realize that the brands that you work with and the shoots that you do is how your agency is going to view you. Social media is going to view you. So the public, other clients are going to view you. So, if you're doing, let's just keep it a buck, because here in Miami, we see it a lot. If you're doing photo shoots, and this isn't anything bad, but in like Speedos, you know, let's keep it a bug as guys, it kind of gives, I mean, we all know what it gives, you feel me? So some brands are not going to want that attached to them. That's a real thing. That's just a fact. Some brands don't mind. They don't care. It's just something to be mindful of, that every shoot that you do, especially if it's with a photographer and it's not even work related, like just like building your portfolio, you don't need to say yes just because they're offering you a free photo shoot. I'd say that'd be my biggest advice here in Miami, because there's definitely a lot that will come your way, a lot of BS, and you have to have a good head on your shoulders to not get distracted by it.
Yeah, be careful with some photographers that you work with. I would say that.
Yeah, no, 100%. So then that kind of leads into what is the lifestyle like here in Miami? That talked about modeling. We talk about it being lifestyle related, but what is the actual lifestyle like here in Miami? Because I do feel like a lot of people think Miami, people that I know personally, like my people from back home in Massachusetts or other parts of the country or world, they think that Miami is just a party city. And I would say we have partying, it gets lit, but it's most certainly not just a party city.
Yeah, no, it's just a big hub of
Everything.
Everything that has to do with events. You know what I'm saying? So like before moving here, same way. I'm from North Carolina. A lot of slow pace, like very laid back living. Not every single part of North Carolina, but most of the parts in North Carolina, most people, at least our age, are having kids, settling down,
Facts.
having babies, you
God
know what I'm
bless
saying?
them.
Whatever. Starting their career paths. But I will say in Miami, like I came with the expectation that it was just going to be party, 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 party. And then it ends up, you know, having a lot more culture and a lot of things behind it that I would have never even thought about Miami.
Yeah, 100%. I think people like us, people like you, probably if you're not from Miami and you want to move there, that you have this image of it. And I promise you, it's not that bad as social media makes it seem. It's very lively. I think Miami was just ranked like one of the top 5 cities in the world for lifestyle. Like, I mean, don't quote me on that, but I think I saw it online. I don't know how true it is, but I could believe it. We have sunshine and palm trees all year round.
Yeah.
How could you not be happy?
And also, if you talk
We're recording this on Christmas and we're standing on our balcony and I'm in a tank top.
and like 70 degrees.
Not shoveling snow. You feel me?
Yeah. And if you talk to any of the locals who have been here for, let's just say, like 20 years plus, you're always going to get, you know, it's obviously changed a lot, but Miami's got a lot of culture behind it that's not just, again, partying. Because Brickell is kind of new. It's not
Facts.
necessarily
It's like 5 years old.
Yeah, it's not old. But Miami is known for that kind of stuff. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you're going to have your old school Cuban spots, which is, that's how I get down. You feel me? There is a lot of culture here. You just got to go out of your way to kind of find it. If you are definitely in downtown, Brickell, Midtown, it's not going to feel very cultural because it is a lot of people who aren't from here who now live here.
I will say this,
and it is what it is. You feel me?
Whatever lifestyle that you want to live,
You can
find
live
that in Miami.
Fact. Hey,
So-
that's a great point.
Yeah, whatever group
Great
you
way to
want to
say
be
it.
a part of, whatever. Like, there's all communities of everything
Yeah.
that you. I mean,
Yoga.
whatever you. Yeah,
Run clubs, holistic,
motorsports.
yoga. Yeah, like any lifestyle you wish to live or want to live, I promise you it is here in Miami. You just need to go out of your way and find it. Like South Point, every Sunday they do like bachata, like
Sports.
at like 7 p.m. It's so much here that in Miami. All of the parks, the views, like running, the running lifestyle community is absolutely massive here. I mean, I picked up running even more. I've always been active and an athlete, I guess, growing up, but I've definitely picked up running a lot more just living here because you are literally surrounded by it. And if you're an athlete and you're somewhat competitive, you kind of just want to take part in it. It's just a healthy lifestyle. For me personally.
Yeah, no, I mean, you go to the beach and you see everybody's fit. I mean, it kind of motivates you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
we
saying?
got Muscle Beach. We got a bunch of outdoor parks that you can work out at for free, so you don't even need a gym membership. You can go to Muscle Beach in Miami and get in the squat rack, get some bench press up, and it's a full-blown gym on the sand. It's a dope place, honestly. And I feel like we take it for granted now, but when I first moved here, I was like, this is lit. Like, this is different.
I would say when you live in Miami for a long time, I mean, we really haven't been here that long, but when you live in
4 years is 30. You've been here longer than me.
Yeah, but COVID, I don't ever count COVID. COVID don't count.
Fair.
But if you've been here for over a year or 2 years or whatever, and you just kind of go through daily life, it is hard to remember that there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of stuff out there that people don't really get to see that often. We didn't get to see it before we moved here. So like, I will say the first 6 to 7 months that I moved here, it felt like I was at a summer camp. Before it started to kick in, like, oh, I actually live here. You know what I'm saying? And then after COVID, I was like, okay, I'm really here.
Yeah. So then leading, now that we've been here for like 4 years, obviously the next topic is going to be that I get asked probably the most. So what is the dating scene like? This is a general overall topic I just see all the time on social media. Lifestyle is great. Everyone looks great, like you just said. We got the Latin community, and you know them Latinas be lit. Oh my God, like bad boy, bad.
Dating scene is what you make it, right? If you want to be in the scene around like influencers, you want to be around like fast-paced party lifestyle, you could be around it. Absolutely.
Okay, but let's talk about the day-to-day. You're going out. What is the obviously if you want to be around a certain crowd, I mean, I can't say that you can just get around it. If you're a woman, you're a girl watching this, you can get into the mix. Let's keep that a buck. If you're a woman watching this video, you can get into the mix if that's what you want. We're kind of speaking to the guys when it comes to this one because that's our perspective on life, because you know that's what we had to go through. I personally think, right, you always hear the quote like, oh, you won't find a wife in Miami. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either.
I don't agree with that. I think that you get so many options that you have to be very selective on who you spend your time with. That would be my take on it. Like if I step out to Miami, I know I can see 10 girls that look good, right? But what's the percentage that, you know, they're all good girls? Wifey material, I should say. Don't want to say that they're not good girls, but like wifey material. What's the percentage that they're wifey materials? Debatable. You feel me?
Yeah, and I don't always, like, for me, I don't go in with the expectation that if I meet a girl out, that she's going to be a wife immediately. Because, like, she's going out for a reason, right?
I'm not thinking that.
We in the same place for a reason.
Facts. I mean, yeah, if I meet a girl in the club, which I've done before, shit, I'm in the club, she's in the club, we lit. You feel me? It is what it is. But I do think that, you know, you can get your Kendall mommies. Shout out to them Kendall mommies. You feel me? Them local ones. You feel me? It's just like, if you know, if you get a girl, if you want to entertain a girl that's in the mix, you got to know what comes with it. The lifestyle, you feel me?
Just be prepared for it. Don't be sad.
Shit, it's real, bro. You got to check out her Instagram and see if she traveled around the world. If she don't travel around the world, then you know what her expectations are. Low key.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you also got to keep this in mind, too. A lot of, like, people who move to Miami, I'm going to just speak on the women. I mean, it's not to bash them or anything like that, but a lot of women get opportunities that men will never get.
Facts.
And so I'm not even mad at them for taking it, because I feel like if I was in that position,
a game.
I would probably do the same thing.
That's a game. Yeah, no, if a girl is single, right, and she's going out and she's on boats and she's in the club, and it's like, my thing is like, how are you acting in those situations, right? If you're attention seeking, that's dead. That's over with. But if like you're with your girls, y'all get invited on a boat because like that's your group, that's what you do, I'm not mad at it.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you. You feel me? Not at all, shawty. But what are you doing in those situations? How are you acting on social media? What are you posting? What's on your stories? How do you carry yourself? You know what I mean? Those are things I would say I'm more mindful of when it comes to the dating scene.
And then also when it comes to the guys, because I'm going to speak on the guys. Like, if you meet a woman, just like you said a little bit earlier, that's kind of used to that, that's the expectation. Like, she's going to want to be around that kind of lifestyle. So you can't get mad if she's in that lifestyle and she wants to continue to have that lifestyle and you can't provide it for her.
Facts. Let her go. Go ahead and work on yourself.
Work on yourself.
And you when you reach that level, there's gonna be a different woman there for you. That's just it is what it is.
Don't be hating.
Yeah, you can't hate.
All the guys out there.
That's the thing.
Don't be hating.
Yeah, facts. I say that all the time. If a girl has certain expectations from a man, if they're not like ridiculous, like, bro, that's her expectations. I'm all for standards. Your standards are your standards. If I'm not for you, that's cool. I'm not tripping. I promise you, there's a shawty out here who is.
Realistic expectations, though, because like there's some.
Oh yeah. Like if you tell me that you want a fucking, we talked about it before. You want a PJ for me to come get you here. That's over with. But if a girl has a certain standard, something that she wants to travel with you. Maybe you need money to travel. You get what I'm saying? So if that's a lifestyle that she wants to travel with her mans. I can't blame a woman for wanting that. So if you're not there yet, that's okay. Go ahead and work on yourself, young fella.
Yeah, all my young fellas, even if you old.
Or just focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself.
I'm speaking about me when I first moved here. That's why I say young. But
yeah, it's because I've been young before. I've had that kind of like preconceived notion, like, oh, she's a certain type of way. I'm not gonna say it, but like she's a certain type of way. Blah blah blah. Yeah, exactly. So I've grown out of it.
Take your time.
Is what I've grown out of it is what I'm saying. So like I don't necessarily judge people or like what situations they're in or like their lifestyle, because at the end of the day, I don't blame them for taking those opportunities. That's just what it is.
And that's the thing about Miami, is that living in Miami, they just get offered so much opportunity. Like, you got to remember, especially girls who might not be from here. Like, if you're from a different city and a girl moves here, you know what her horizon now looks like? Like, I can't blame her for wanting to go to this club. going on this boat, or now she's at Sea Spice, now she's over here at Kiki. I can't blame her.
Looks in Miami.
Fuel to the fire.
Everybody look good.
Fuel to the fire.
You gotta bring something else to the table.
Yeah, bro, you gotta run
fellas.
it. You gotta run it. And again, if you see a girl that you're talking to, and this is, again, we're talking about the guy's perspective right now, but if you are talking to a girl who is moving some sort of way and you don't like it, bro, you just gotta let it go. You know what I mean? And it's like,
move out of your city. That's gonna give you the best. Like, move out of your city to a place like either this or somewhere that's like a big. I don't even know how to explain it, but
active
like,
city.
Yeah, kind of like, any of the major cities. It's gonna give you a perspective that's a lot different, right? I'm from a smaller town, so people judge all the time. People are just like stuck in their ways. Move here. A lot of the way that I think now has changed, and that's good. It's changed for the better, not for the worse. It's changed for the better, as in like I don't judge people as much as I did in the past. I also like look at life in more perspectives than just like through my own eyes. So I would say like.
Yeah, I will give a little nugget out there for any women that might be watching, because I know women might be curious about the dating scene here in Miami. And I'm going to speak on behalf of my dog, Paulina. Y'all know P, who also will be in these videos as well. She's 28. Damn. Single. And honestly, she is very much a great person. It's rough for women out here like her, I guess. You feel me? I will say that when we go out, the feedback that we've both heard from her is that a lot of dudes out here are just, one, lame. Like, they're just lames. They don't know how to dress well. They don't know how to speak to women. They're scared to go and talk to women. Again, the guys that I feel like most women want aren't ready for the type of lifestyle that he's about to bring into your life, if that makes sense. It's very hard to find like the ideal man that most women want, I feel like.
I mean, listen,
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's hard to come across, because in Miami, as a man who might be a certain way, he has a lot of options. Same way women have options, a dude can just be in the game and he can run the game, especially if he's a well put together dude. If he wants to be single, he gonna run it up, and he can most certainly run it up 100%. So,
and then also too, like, if you're a guy, you got, whatever going on for yourself, and you popping, like, you can't blame men either. Like, at the same time,
same way. That's why it goes both ways.
It goes both ways. So, like,
if a dude is lit and he don't want a girl, like he don't want a main,
women,
don't blame him.
You can't be mad at him for not staying loyal to one woman.
I'm
not saying liars and cheaters. I'm not saying
cheat on her, but if he doesn't want to wife you up,
can't blame him.
Can't blame him.
He's in the city.
Yeah,
where he got a lot of options.
If he's in the mix and he don't want to wife you up,
he got the bread to spend.
It doesn't matter. Again, though, I do feel like that's a much smaller percentage.
Yeah, of course.
Of men out here.
Of course.
Just leave that out there.
And this is from my perspective too. I'll never just settle down with anybody. And a lot of people in relationships or who want a relationship will end up settling down. And that's where,
especially when age becomes a factor. You get a little bit, you push it 30.
Hey.
You push it 30, you might settle down with something that maybe you wouldn't have settled down with at like 24. In 4 years make a difference.
4 years do make a difference.
I'm not talking about me, but maybe not you, hopefully not, but people out there, the people behind us.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of people are unhappy. So
Facts.
I will say, don't settle down with people either.
Facts.
Don't be too picky if you ain't got too many options. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. So we talked about what it's like dating, the lifestyle, but obviously Miami, because it is such a party city, it is a hub.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the overall experience, because obviously we all know Miami is lit, but let's talk about the best places here in Miami. Like us right now, if we're talking to people,
are we talking about old places, or are we talking about
current? No, not fucking old, bro. Old has nothing to do with top of the people now. I'm talking about currently right now. What are the top places in Miami?
Go ahead, you start us off.
Shit, Kiki, do you love me? I'm talking about Kiki on the river. Boy, that shit get lit. Kiki on the river is the most active lit place. What? Kiki on Sunday? Kiki on Sunday. If you ain't been to Kiki on Sunday, you don't know what's good for you. Kiki on Sunday is gonna ruin your No, I'm sorry, it's not gonna ruin your expectation. If you go to Kiki on the river on a Sunday, let me say it in full. It's called Kiki on the River. If you go to Kiki on the river on a Sunday, I promise you, every other time you go out in the city, it's gonna be lame. It's gonna be lame. I'm speaking from a dude's perspective. Obviously, if you're a woman, it's gonna be a little bit different, right? From a dude's perspective, like live.
Kiki's
what?
fun.
Even before I knew people that worked at Kiki.
I got beef with Kiki, but Kiki's fun.
Yeah, he do. Even before I knew people that were like at Kiki and I was more situated, I guess, there or whatever. When I was going to Kiki and I didn't know nobody, like I was just going. What? And Kiki's a bag, don't get me wrong. It's a bag. Like for you dudes, be ready to drop that bag. It's a smooth few bands. Like a few, 100%. But I'm telling you, if you come to Miami and you're on a boys trip or whatever, y'all need to go to Kiki on Sunday. Forget Live.
Yeah.
Let me say that again, in case a motorcycle was too loud. If y'all are visiting Miami, a group of dudes, y'all need to muster up any bread that you can and go to Kiki on Sunday over Live, over any other club in Miami, 100%.
Yeah.
A fact. I'm going to give y'all the whole rundown. You're going to go to Casa Niels during the day. That's a fact. It's not going to be that lit. If you like house music, you're going to rock with it. I don't like house music, but it's a vibe. You feel me? Just to peep the scenery. You're going to go to Casa Niels during the day. As soon as that sun sets, you're going to go home. You're going to freshen up. You're going to probably eat some food. You're going to get situated. And you're going to pop back out to Kiki about like 10:30 because Kiki closes around like 2:30. And then if you really got a bag, go to Live after that because Live is open till 5.
On Sunday.
Well, you finna, yeah, on Sunday. Oh my God, you finna have a night. Damn.
If you got to see who's performing for real.
No, forget Live. Kiki. Live is a bonus.
No, I'm saying like live is fun when there's somebody like performing.
I mean, Live on Sundays are hip hop night, but let's talk about what other clubs you got. Kiki, hands down, best one.
A lot of, I don't know, because like a lot of these places are closed now. Like that, I haven't had the most fun at. A lot of these places are closed.
No, correct. That's what I'm talking about right now. I will say that we're not big people that go out like every weekend. We're not into dive bars. We don't go to dive bars or nothing like that. Like we're definitely talking about if you're gonna go out, do it right. You feel me? Like if you're gonna step out. You're probably gonna spend a little bit of bread. It is what it is. That's the game. Again, if you're a woman, shit,
current clubs,
the world is yours.
I don't even know. I don't even really go out like that.
I'd say the best number one spot that I say is the best pregame has gotta be Moxie's. Moxie's and Brickell is an absolute staple.
A good hub to go
It's
to.
a good hub. It's a great pregame. Great food, drinks, consistent every time. You feel me?
Everybody should go to Blue Martini and turn it the fuck up.
Martini.
I'm gonna do their promotion from now on.
Blue
Everybody
Martini
should go
has
to Blue
so much potential, bro. Blue Martini might be one of the biggest letdowns in Miami, not because it doesn't get lit, but because it's not consistent.
Because it could be very lit.
Boy, what? Last time we was there?
Easily.
What? Last time we was there?
It could easily be one of the best places
bro,
to go.
it's a big venue. The heart of Brickell. They play Spanish. They play hip hop.
Great DJs.
They play R&B. But then sometimes you step in and it just be old heads. Dead or old heads.
Whoever does Blue Martini's marketing needs
y'all gotta step up.
hire us.
No, I don't want to do it, but like, just let me know when it gets lit. I'll go. I even pay the entry at the door just to peep the scene. I mean, I'll
learn how to DJ. So
I'd rather get a table, but the table there pretty cheap too.
Blue Martini is huge. Like it has so many.
Blue Martini could be so lit.
It makes me mad every time. Yeah,
Blue Martini. It is a great. Damn, it's right above Moxie's too. Damn. Also, I'd say the next best spots. Let me be in Brickell. Probably got to be Tucandela, where Tucandela. I almost got drugged in Tucandela, I think, but that's a separate story for a different day.
Different day.
Trey was there. Trey witnessed.
Yeah, I was right beside him. They was about to take my boy.
Yeah. Well, I was on my P's and Q's, but fact, it was lit in there though. And then Candela. So there's Tucandela and then Candela. I'd say Tucandela is like an older crowd. Candela is definitely like a younger crowd, maybe like earlier 20s, like maybe 21 to 25. And then Tucandela, you probably gonna get everything up until like your 30s as well.
Yeah, I mean,
lit.
If we're talking about current spots, then I mean 11. That's what it is.
11 is a good, like, you got to check it out. I'm not a big fan of 11.
I
for
like
what
going.
It is.
I've seen performances at 11 that get lit.
11 can get lit for sure.
It's one of them.
It's a strip club. It's an ultra club with strippers that walk around.
Yeah, it's wild in there.
You got to check it out. I mean, my first time in there, I didn't know that's what it was, and I was shocked.
Oh yeah,
they got people that do the acrobatics and shit in the air. It's a vibe. Live though is probably the best venue in Miami. Like the venue of Live,
one of the most known too.
You walk into Live, you're like, oh, this is lit. In the lobby of the Fountain Blue.
Yeah, I just hate the fact that Live is like only tables. Like you really don't want to just go in there.
I have to make this known that these are places that I would hope that you damn near got to get a table. Maybe Blue Martini, you could walk in and it might be all right.
Blue Martini, you spend nowhere close to where you would spend on these other places.
Yeah. I'm talking about thousands at Kiki, thousands at Live,
Thousands
at Tucandela, thousands at 11. Yeah. No, that's why we don't really go out no more, because there's not any lit places that you can just pop out to.
Going out is fun when you're with the group. Going out just to go out is not really with no purpose.
Yeah, you at least need a group of 3 minimum. When you run in 2s,
and when you've done it enough, it's just kind of like the same thing. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, like when we were younger, when we lived in the old crib,
when everything new to you.
Yeah. When it's new to you, let's go see it. But when you've been there, done that, over with. But those are definitely the top. Kiki on the river is so lit on Sunday, boy. Y'all even got a clue in the world. No bullshit. That's my number one spot.
I'm gonna say this one because it is reopened, but under a different name. Gala.
What's it called now? Like Baccarat?
Something like that.
Something like that on South Beach. See, I don't even know any clubs in South Beach.
Gala, bang. Mint Club still open.
Oh yeah, Mint's open. Okay.
I like Mint Club.
Yeah, Mint was alright. I mean, they play a lot of house music.
Mint Lounge, sorry. Mint Lounge.
Oh, their day club?
Oh yeah, let's not forget the real deal. Hold on.
But that's
hold on.
That's in Hollywood, but
hold on.
Their day club gets super active.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, we gotta throw their day club in the mix. That's probably the best pool party, which is a good point to throw in there.
I haven't been to the nightclub because
I've been to the nightclub. They started playing a lot of house music.
Their day club, one of the best times ever. I will say
their day club get lit for sure. Because you're at a lit pool party. It's like the closest thing I'd say that we have to Vegas, I guess, esque here. Their day club, definitely check it out. Super lit. And if you do get a section, it's like $500 for chairs by the pool.
If you talking about fun,
food and drinks, $500. Run that.
If you talking about fun, their day club.
Check out the DJ. If you don't like house music, be mindful. That's the thing about Miami. You gotta peep who's performing that night or who's the DJ playing that set.
70% of Miami is gonna be house.
Yeah, it's so treacherous.
Which is crazy.
70% of Miami is house music. Diabolical. What's up with that? What's going on?
House music is straight, but like
no, not Miami,
for me,
bro.
If I'm going out,
let's dead this.
Like I really would appreciate more places that played other stuff.
I like hip. Let me hear that.
Hip hop in Spanish, of course, but like I'm just saying, like
Drake.
Most of these clubs, like they could
really
what's
up
have
with not playing Drake?
Way more business if they just played
Drake.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's one artist, but yeah.
No, like, where's the hip hop? Where's the R&B?
Facts.
Well, let me hear Bryson Tiller in the speaker.
Koyo.
Let me hear Koyo on Sunday. Koyo on Sunday is their R&B night, throwback R&B night. Koyo on Sunday, but like, no, why is that not on the regular?
Facts. Why is it not?
Like, I'm not saying house music not cool. It don't got its place, but like, keep that shit at space. Keep it at like actual house establishments.
I feel like they could have way more business.
Like you be in a lit club and they playing house music.
Nightlife in Miami has definitely decreased. It's not the same as it used to be. And I feel like most of the reason for it is because, one, they don't really have a mix of like different stuff that they play. Number two is like most people have done that shit before, unless you're new here. And then number three is just like overall, I've talked to some people in like hospitality or what's it called, nightlife, etc. They've said that over the past 1 to 2 years, it's definitely decreased.
No, facts. And you know why? Because they're not playing Drake. And I swear, y'all think I'm joking? I swear to God, I'm not. You don't hear Drake. You barely hear Bad Bunny. Like, we heard Bad Bunny for the first time. Where the hell were we at recently? At the spot in Hollandale by the casino. This shit, that's kind of like the Wharf. That's open. That's a spot. Yeah. It's called like the Carousel Club.
Carousel Club.
Yeah, Carousel Club.
That's a good just to go.
No, it's honestly a vibe. So, okay, we can throw that into the mix. Carousel Club, a spot in Hollandale playing Drake, Bad Bunny.
Everything. They was spinning.
What? In Miami playing bullshit?
Spinning.
Got me fucked up. Yeah, whoever was DJing that night was locked in.
And
it was so whack in there with the people, but damn, it was
Carousel
lit.
Club is huge, and they could really
massive. It's like the Wharf.
They could turn it up.
Or if you know, like the Wharf in Fort Lauderdale and like Regatta Grove here in Coconut Grove, which RIP. But no, RIP Wharf, Miami. Regatta Grove's open. It just sucks. Again, more house music. Carousel Club, if you're in the Hollandale area, solid. It was turned when we went. But yeah, a lot of nightlife going down the hill. I personally think, well, that's why I say Kiki on the River, you're going to get your mix of house with actual words, like real lyrics. Like they're going to mix real songs.
You can only listen to so much house before it's the same shit.
Dog. Diabolical shit. Honestly.
I mean, if we
Like, I can deal with it in the background.
if we're being real, you can only listen to so much house before you're doing the same thing
Keep
in the
that
club.
shit at space.
And
Keep it at
it's kind of like, what else do we do in here?
keep it at space.
So
Put Drake on. Put Drake on and watch it get lit.
put any trending songs, really.
No.
But yes, Drake is a part of that for sure.
Where are the Drake nights? Where are the R&B nights? We're talking about all these themes. Keep that shit in Europe. We have enough places that play house music here in Miami.
Yeah, more people I feel like would go out if they play more.
We have
hip-hop
Latin
and rap.
establishments out. You feel me? We don't hear it.
Right.
Rap, even 50-50. Just give us hip-hop. Hip-hop and R&B's gonna get everybody going. Gonna get everybody in their feels.
You turn me
In
the fuck up.
the
if you
lit
play
feels.
Rap.
You feel me?
Play rap, I'm getting turned.
Boy, I mean, yeah, no, rap is cool too, but like, yeah, it's diabolical. Anyways, so with that being said, that's the nightlife currently wrapped up here in Miami. I will give an honorable mention to, what's this spot called? I mean, I kind of want to say Bodega. It's a 50-50. It's a cool concept. It's a
it used to be
speakeasy.
way better.
It's a speakeasy. Used to be way better, but they have good food. There's a speakeasy.
Got a
in
lot
the
of great
back.
memories in there.
Yeah, great memories at Bodega. Shit. As of recently, but Bodega's a
Yeah.
banger. Anyways, used to be a banger. So with that being said, that sums up the nightlife, lifestyle, and then I guess to really wrap it all up, how would we, like what I get asked all the time is, how would we compare Miami to other cities, and is Miami the right city for you? Maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah, it's definitely not the right city for everybody, for sure. It's the right city for a lot of people, though.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't think you can go wrong with Miami. I've made a separate video about this actually around a year ago this time, that the way you'll get lost in Miami is that if you're addicted to things. You're addicted to gambling, you're addicted to women, you're addicted to substances. I would argue that you're probably going to get lost here in Miami. Now, if you got a good head on your shoulders and you're actually trying to change your life for the better, and you're still going to be adventurous and try new shit and want to do things and see things for sure, which I feel like I was in that boat too, but I was never going to get caught up in the bullshit. That's just not me. So you have to be realistic with yourself.
It's very easy to lose yourself in Miami, but if you like only view Miami through like a social media perspective, absolutely, you're gonna lose yourself every time. Like that's what it is.
Yeah. Don't think that if you move here, it's all glitz and glamour. It most certainly can be, but
You
with
can
that
lose
comes the
yourself
bag.
anywhere. But Miami's got a lot more money than most places, so you're gonna see like foreign cars every day. You're gonna see like very nice buildings every day.
You're gonna
people
get
who are rich,
used to
people who are fake rich. Like you're gonna see all that.
You're gonna get used to it very quickly, and you're gonna get slowly very desensitized to all these luxurious items that you may have only seen on your phone, like back in your hometown. Now you will quite literally, you go to Brickell, you're gonna see McLarens, Lambos, Ferraris, like this. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But in terms of being compared to other cities, I mean, I've been LA, Phoenix, Scottsdale, New York. I'm from Boston. I've been to Dallas. I'd say I have a decent comparison to most major cities. Chicago, you feel me? A lot of those cities can be great, but when it comes down to the overall lifestyle, weather, what you're gonna get, best bang for your buck, Miami takes the cake.
305, baby.
Night and day. I will say, honorable mention, I do like Phoenix. I like Scottsdale for what it is.
I like Arizona.
It's cool. It's active.
I couldn't live there for a long time.
Correct. I couldn't live there for a long time, but I think it's worth checking out. Damn, loud ass plane. That's what it's like living to the city. We're giving y'all the raw footage.
Absolutely. I will also say too, like in Miami, you're gonna run into a lot of fake people, which you can find literally anywhere, every state, every city. But don't let that affect your thought process about Miami, because you can find that anywhere. A lot of people move here and they're like, "Oh, Miami's so fake." It depends on who you involve yourself
Facts.
with. Like,
Facts. It's all about who you decide. Like Trey just said, who you decide to spend your time with. If
Don't
you
let
see
that shit get to
bullshit, you see bullshit, go the other way. You see bullshit and you keep going towards it, what do you think's gonna happen? And I don't feel bad for you if you get caught up in bullshit. That's the best way you're gonna learn. Unfortunately, I hope you don't get hurt, but not you, but people in the world. I'm speaking in general. But yeah, I would definitely say Miami compared to other cities, probably New York or LA, I get the most comparisons to. One, New York, expensive as shit to live in a closet, freezing, can't have a car. I like driving. I don't like the public transportation system. New York City, to me, chaotic. I think it's cool to visit, maybe for a weekend in the summertime. Cool, boom, boom, I'm out of there. I've been there for work with modeling, New York Fashion Week. Cool. Out of there. LA, I spent 2 weeks in LA. I have that documented on this channel as well. LA is much bigger and more expensive. And I personally think the people there are a lot more fake. It's all about who are you? What do you do? They don't care about like, hey bro, like how's your day? You know what I mean? It's all about like, oh yeah, I did this show, I did this, I'm producing this. Like, what do you do? You know what I mean? It's very
No hospitality.
Yeah, LA is a very weird place, and you definitely come across a lot of characters. Here in Miami, you can meet someone. They're not gonna ask you, what do you do? It's like, what's up, bro? Like, you're lit. I feel like Miami's more about vibe, energy. Like, you got a good vibe, we could rock out. You know what I mean? Obviously, pick and choose who you spend your time with, but I feel like that's how most networking actually happens. It's all about vibes.
Yes.
It's all about vibes. And if you're good people.
Yeah, I mean that's about it.
Stay good people, stay cool people, get lit, have fun,
Be
make
nice
bread.
to people.
Be nice to everybody. Facts.
Don't be a dickhead or a bitch. That's what it is.
Unless someone's being rude to you, then go ahead and let loose.
Be careful.
No, fact. Oh yeah, Florida. Hello. Hey, Florida people carry on them.
People. Also, one thing to be mindful of when you move to Miami, just expect people to drive like ass. Like that's just what it is. Miami's got some of the worst drivers on this earth.
Trey's also not the best driver, so
No, I almost got killed like my first year here. So, that ass.
maybe you could have avoided it.
No,
I'm playing.
they stole the car, ran, hit and run on the highway.
I'm playing. But with all of that being said, how long have we been recording? Let me see what we got going on right now. We've been going for a good amount of time, about 40 something, almost 50-ish minutes. But with all of that being said, do you have anything else that you would like to say for the time being? Okay, Trey's going. You can wait to finish recording? You can wait for 1 second?
I can't. All right. Anyways, no, I really don't. I mean, I feel like we covered most of the stuff. Yeah. I mean, when you come to Miami, don't have no babies. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't know.
Shit.
Some of the people here look real good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't have no babies. That's all I can
Don't
say.
have no babies, for sure.
Nah, if you want
Unless
kids,
it's with
then
your wife
sure.
or husband.
Yeah, unless you're married.
Yeah, unless it's the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life. But with all that being said, that's what it's like living in Miami. I feel like on a local's perspective, I feel like I don't see a lot of videos that are real in this sense. Like, you don't get a local's perspective. Every time you talk about living in Miami, I feel like you only see like realtors talking about areas and shit like that. And I wanted to put out a video that is quite literally two people who moved here, who are not from here, who now lived in multiple areas, who now live in the city, and what it's like. What's our day-to-day like? I'm 26, for those of you who are new tuning in.
28.
Damn, almost 30. God bless them.
If you move here too, take care of Miami. That's another big thing.
Oh, okay, go ahead,
Take care of
your
Miami.
shit.
No, for real though, because like when most people move here, they're just like, I'm only here for so and so time. Like you don't see yourself long term, but there's a lot of people who like fuck up Miami and damage it. So like just be mindful about.
Well, a lot of people can ruin the reputation of Miami.
Yeah.
Because they're not from here. A lot of people think it's a vacation place. Even if you live here, you think you're on vacation because it's new to you, and you treat it, I guess, as if this isn't your home. But like Trey said, treat it as if it is and take it serious. You know what I mean? As much as it's great, the palm trees are lit, but at the end of the day, this is your day-to-day life. So
Real families live here, so.
real families live here. Yeah.
Yeah.
With all that being said, appreciate y'all tuning in. This is another episode of the Pack Talk Podcast. Like, subscribe, check out our socials.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
All that.
All of our socials will be linked down below. Check us out. And yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. And y'all know the deal. Till next time, later.